Right up here or something? Here?
gigabytes minimum. I'm talking premium, space to spare these discs, you know I'm filling them. Gotta think through each component decision. Building the ultimate PC is my vision. Tweaking BIOS to apps to disk utilities. Construct SSDs to the best of my abilities. You know great graphics don't come for free. For my GPU, the RAM has gotta be double data rate, type 5 synchronous. Yo, I told you that the stuff was serious. Whole thing cool with external water system. If there were better choices, yo, I must have missed them. Fill the case up with LEDs. Something obnoxious, red, pink, or green. Gotta think through each component decision. Building the ultimate PC is my vision. Tweaking BIOS to apps to disk utilities. Construct SSDs to the best of my abilities.
Oh, of course. Oh, that's so funny. I forgot that I was just muted. What was that absolute banger? Hello, everyone. Welcome to... Oh my god. I gotta drop that volume a little. Alright. Hi guys, welcome to another Office Hours. This one is very special. And the fact that I can't hear myself think. This one is very special in the fact that we're playing a game. We're playing PC Build Simulator. I'm going to rate this based on me being in my past, me previously having worked as a technical support person and having built many PCs in my life. Figured this is a good time to test this game out. I kind of want to see what it was. I've seen it a couple of times as a meme. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna see how it is, if I like it, and then at the end, we're gonna do the how to build a PC. Then we're gonna probably do a bit of the career, and then at the end, I'm gonna give it a rating out of 10. Right, in its realism, and its mostly in its realism, and I would recommend it to somebody who wants to learn how to build a PC and doesn't want to spend a bunch of money to get the stuff to build a PC, like an actual PC. I won't be rating it 100% on. I'll try to notice anything I mix up. I might mess up. I might miss some things, like I might miss the wrong socket or something, but I'm going to try to catch the most amount that I can. Just note, I don't do this anymore, so my understanding of the current landscape for hardware is probably much different than the actual current landscape. But without further ado... Oh, you guys are getting feedback, are you not? One moment. Uh, one moment. And for VOD listeners, I'm seeing interference. Oh my god, that's the sound of the fans? Oh my god, that's a that's insanity. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was like, what is this sound? Alright, now without further ado, how to build a PC. Let's see what it's gonna teach us. You will learn about the main components of a PC and how they go together. First, we need to remove the side panel of the case so we can install the components inside. Well, okay. Notably, you just kind of removed it this way, which, yeah, some of cases do. And that one definitely did because it had the locking mechanism, but, like, I didn't have to unlock it. No thumb screws. Weird. Sorry for VOD listeners, I'm just changing up the volume because you guys probably are hearing it very different than me. Alright, and then what? We're going to remove the other side panel? Perfect. Now we will install the PSU. Great. Next we will install the power supply unit. Correct. Oh. Their acronym is correct. This provides power to all of the components. It lives behind the PSU mount, which needs to be removed for the PSU to be installed. Yeah, okay. This is true. There are not every case does this, but there are definitely many cases that will do this. And so this is just thumb screws. Okay, then we're gonna go unbox the... What is this? Where are these components being stored? You just threw them in a hole? Yeah, so we're gonna pick up this power supply. It's modular, which means it doesn't have all of the wires connected instantly. And it's no name brand, probably because of licensing. Yeah, you can just put it back there. We put on the thing. Okay, and then yeah, so you have to screw in the mount into the PSU, the power supply. Well, the mouse is already drifting a little. That's a good sign. Now we're gonna install the motherboard. What is this? This is pretty basics. Doesn't look like it has onboard memory. Has dual NICs, which are network interface to components, like two network things. A bunch of USBs. It looks fine. It's weird. This is definitely not like I've never seen a consumer grade like this. It looks like a workstation. Alright, we're gonna install it. So, one thing is you can install it like this, so... What is this? Okay, so the case, we're gonna need to actually put the standoffs in the case, in the correct position for the motherboard. This is correct. This is the thing you're supposed to do. And then you put the motherboard on, and then you screw the motherboard in to the actual standoffs. So far, this is correct. One thing is, I would put together the motherboard outside of the case before I put it in. Like, I would put the GPU, the RAM in before, and possibly even the GPU fan, depending on if it's a fan or if it's a liquid cooled AIO. I'd put that in before I put it in the computer, but that's fine. So now we're gonna connect. Wait, what? Okay, so now we have to connect the thing. So you're gonna connect this wire. You have to route it all the way in the back. Well, you don't have to route it, but yeah, you route it in the back and all the way in the bottom. And again, yeah, you route it through. You use this. Apparently, it doesn't have the connector and it becomes spaghetti. That's kind of funny. So this supplies power to the CPU. This supplies power to the main motherboard. And then we're going to do front panels, which will connect the front USB on-off button, audio jack. Now, this is going to be the most unrealistic part. This thing that they just made is a one-plug thing that like plugs in easily. That's a lie. It is the most meticulous thing you could have to put together. But that's fine. Yeah, you do have to connect this to these buttons. They are correct. It's just they make it seem much easier than it actually is. It can be very tedious. Alright, what do we... Oh, we're going to grab the CPU that we've just left. Pins and all, just face down. Okay. This looks like an Intel thing. They definitely don't market it as an Intel, but that is definitely an Intel chip. It has, like, the connectors here instead of, like, full pins. The general shape of it. So, yep, you release that tension things, then you lift up that. You put the CPU in, you close it, the shroud, and you close the retention arm. And there's a little screw here that will push into to keep it down. Thermal paste. It needs to be cooled by a cooler. Yep. So your CPU does get cooled by a cooler. And thermal paste does improve conductivity and heat transfer between the two components. This is all true. We're going to do a cooler, a CPU cooler. There are air and water, though we would normally call that just liquid. And that's about the right amount of thermal paste for this CPU. You kind of put a dot there because it will spread out evenly across it as you put the cooler down. We're going to be doing so we're just going to be putting on basically the free Intel cooling fan that you get with your Intel processor. Again, they're not saying Intel, but yeah, that's definitely the free Intel processor, free Intel fan that you got for like 20 years for free. Well, does it care which way I install it? Because this shouldn't... I'm gonna install it this way. Yeah. So this has like little push things. So hold on. They just rush through this so much. So yeah, when you're installing the fan, the directionality sometimes matters, generally doesn't, but on more advanced fans it definitely will matter. But for this one, you have like little plastic things and you push them in with this and then twist them to lock them. They kind of suck, they're a pain in the ass, and half the time they don't work correctly. So now we're going to be installing the graphics card, or the GPU, graphic processing unit. With a PCI connector, heatsink. Yeah, this is just a generic cheapo. With a well, what looks like it's supposed to be VGA, HDMI, and DVI connector. Okay, yep. So you're gonna have to remove this face covering. Just slot in the one slot GPU, and then you put back down the thumb screw. RAM, or random access memory, a very important component. We are going to be putting... Well, I don't know how much we're going to be putting in. But we're only running one stick, which is kind of weird. 2 would be kind of more normal, but that's okay. We're going to open up 2 things. So I guess we're actually running 4 sticks. We definitely only grabbed 1, but that's okay. This is how that works. So now we're going to install a hard drive, or a hard disk drive. So we're not going to be doing SSD here. We're going to be doing hard drive. This holds all of your system's information. We're putting... It has 64 gigs of cache. Yeah, there... Oh, look. Not sure we could get any more generic. This looks like Western Digital. It has blue. That's the only reason I'm thinking. Hold on, I'm seeing a QR code. Cool. The QR code just takes you to the Steam page for PC Build Simulator. Alright, so as a spinning desk, it uses SATA as its connector. So it's this slow piece of shit. This is a slow-ass fucking drive. So we're going to put this in one of these bays. So it opens up a bay. You put it in, and then you just slide back. And then you have to connect this. You have to connect one of them to the power connector. And then one to the on motherboard slots. These slots will be numbered. It actually does. There can be some differences and some problems if you do not plug in correctly. Otherwise, it will be fine, but you should be putting them into the correct place. Like they'll be they'll be numbered like 0 through. There are 6 of them, so 0 through 5, and you would want to plug in the one that has your operating system in 0 to be consistent and avoid any issues. And then we're putting another fan in. I don't know where we're putting this fan. Oh, we're putting in a back fan. Cool. So yeah, fans just kind of go here. You kind of screw them in, and then you'll connect them to the motherboard for power. Power, and sometimes there's logic. So sometimes you can get software that will make it so your fan doesn't run all the time. It only runs, like, it can curve the fan to run higher when it's hot, or turn off when it's not needed. Like if it's cool and the PC doesn't need more cooling, it will turn down the fan. Okay, cool. We've put together it, and we'll just put on the 2 panels. Just forcibly. Alright, now we're going to plug in the PC. So this looks like it's the power cord. Yep, it goes into the PSU, the power supply. We'll plug the mouse and keyboard into the back. Oh, no. Sorry. We'll plug one cable, which is, I think, the mouse, into it. We'll plug the HDMI or video card into the graphics card, which is important because we have a graphics card. It is important to know. This is kind of a thing that can trick you, is if you have a graphics card installed and you try to use the onboard slots, which this doesn't even have anyways, but sometimes it is important to remember, though, that you do need to plug into the GPU if you have it, because sometimes it won't work. So we'll plug the... mouse and keyboard into the back USBs, and this is important because sometimes these don't work properly. Mostly because you haven't plugged them in correctly, but it is generally always advised to just plug them into the back and test those later. Cool. We completed how to build a PC. I think on that, it's pretty accurate. It's using very old, outdated hardware, but that's okay. And I think the fundamentals stay the same. With an SSD, they go directly on the motherboard, or they'll go where that hard drive went, but they'll be smaller. And you'll need 2.5-inch converters, or spacers. But realistically, yeah, that's pretty good. It didn't show you installing an operating system, which I know it probably won't. But so we're going to go to career. We're going to do this career until the end of the stream, I think, unless something majorly goes wrong. I will note that it is possible I lose power. It is storming pretty bad outside. We should be fine, though, because apparently the storm's already passed me, but I'm looking outside and the winds are kind of crazy. So we're going to build in... Well, I don't have another option. I'm just going to build in PC Building Simulator. We accept the new place. To begin, go to your PC by the doorway and open up an email and program on the desktop. You've got mail. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. Guys, wait a minute. What? That background is the background on this computer. I don't... What? Does it just take your background and put it on? If so, that's cool. If not, and it's just the same background because of just coincidence, that's funny. But, like, that is my wallpaper. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna click on this. Email. Welcome to the PC, blah, 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 blah. So I start at negative $15. Cool. So this person wants to remove viruses from us. They'll pay us $100. Alright, so it's running an Intel Celeron G3900. It has a... I don't know if that's a real motherboard. I've never seen it before. I don't know if any of these are... Well, that's definitely not a Sheen GeForce GTX 750. I guess it might be. I don't know if Sheen's a... I don't know if Sheen is a... authorized NVIDIA maker? Third-party maker? Vendor? The GTX 750 Ti is very real. I owned one for a while, and it only has 2 gigs of RAM, so it's probably not a virus. It's probably that 2 gigs of RAM, but that's fine. We can go to the PC. We'll pick it up, and we'll move it here, and then we'll have to... Oh, this is so tedious. So we're going to have to plug in the cables. This is so tedious. I mean, this is kind of like what it is. One thing that power supplies don't have is there's normally an on-off switch on the the power supply units, and that can actually fuck you up when you're building and you don't understand why it's not plugging in. We did not plug this into the Wi-Fi. That's actually a good thing. It has a virus on it. You should not put it in onto. Oh, huh. Have you not been hearing the music? Is the now question. Regardless, sorry. Yeah, you should not be putting. I would love to find out if I've been muted this entire time. You should not be putting things that could be possibly compromised with the virus on your network. So we're gonna boot it up. I don't know how they're gonna make us remove it. The Omega OS is the operating system of choice. Okay, Omega is... Do we have a USB? What do you mean USB drive? I'm just gonna do a reboot, see if that helps. Oh, god damn it. That's so funny. I don't see anything hidden. Okay. So it wants me to install this USB drive. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna install a antivirus. Okay. Sorry about that. Not sorry. I'm not apologizing to you guys. Alright, yep. We will reboot the machine when it asks you to. I don't know. I guess I know why it would. I guess a virus software would probably actually want you to reboot because it probably wants kernel level access, but wow, that's a lot of files for me to be files found. Warning, there were files found. 237 files infected. And then, pretty important thing if you're running a shop, is any software you install on there, you'll want to uninstall unless you have a agreement otherwise. You don't want to leave things that the user did not ask for on their computer. Okay, we're gonna collect our reward. Perfect. Cloud notes. Cool. Cool. Sorry, was I supposed to read any of those? I was building up or to get things somewhere note. Hey, I read an article. Seriously, open your browser, check it out. It's a real website. Check it out. You should not follow these links. Oh, it won't even let me. That's so funny. Okay. So this person has a broken graphics card. She has a broken 30s. I keep saying 970s. 970. Cool. She can drop it off tomorrow morning. So that's cool. I don't know what this banger song is, but we have a budget of 280 for labor. 50 for 500 gig HDD. That should be fine. Help. Alright, we can take a look at that and virus scan. Perfect. So we have to order some parts. I don't know how to do that. Oh, it's probably one of the shops. So we know we need a Sheen 970, and he can spend exactly that much. Then we know we have to buy a 500 gigabyte. Oh, I see. A Mortson Easy Store 500. You have budget for exactly that one, so alright. Oh, I can't actually buy both of these. Oh, that sucks. Okay. That's funny. Well, let's try. Oh, cool. I'm in the negatives. Apparently, it just doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fair. You should not do that. You should not go into negatives for that. So we're gonna end the day, and then we're gonna... Okay. So we're gonna remove the we're gonna undust it and remove the viruses. So we're gonna take out the thumb screws on this one. We're gonna remove both. I don't know how to do the dusting though. Oh, gross. That will not work. The compressed air does not work that well. Okay, cool. It does actually tell me, so I'm gonna now install. So we're gonna just put back on the side panels. Fair enough. Okay, so now we're gonna plug in the cables. Alright, and then we're gonna boot it up. So now we have to remove the viruses. I forgot. Okay, I've forgotten this weird thing where I have to like... We've not need to touch the BIOS yet, which is pretty good. I expect to have to. Dude, there are 216 files that were found automatically. Oh. And please remember to always uninstall the software that you put on a customer's computer if you did not have prior talks about keeping it on. There are times where that matters because sometimes you find somebody who has been infected. You talk to them about antivirus softwares so you would put those on. So now we're just gonna do the really funny thing where I just rip it out of the wall. Why do I have... Cool. So what needs to... Okay, so we're gonna need to install a hard drive in this. So we're gonna remove the front panel. It has little thumb screws on the side. I have had cases like this. They're fine. I don't love it. And this game really likes making you remove both because I can never tell. Install storage. We're going to install this here. Oh, I like that. I wish it was kind of easier to like notice what you have to do, but hey, I'll take the fact that you have to do it at all. Like they could have just forgotten that you have to like plug in the hard drives. I don't know what I really expected. I kind of expected this game to be kind of more ridiculous in the things you have to do, but it's pretty alright. I think it's realistic enough. I kind of want to see more what it's going to make me do. Okay, this one is all set apparently to this game. That's incorrect. I should make a note of that. You have to do more than that. You have to go into the operating system, set up the hard drive if it's a new hard drive and not the one it's booting off of. If we just did an install of the operating system, we should have walked through that. But you cannot just slap a drive in. You need to format it and add it to the operating system so that way the user can see it. Is the user is paying? How much is the user paying me? Yeah, I'm being paid technically, yes, I'm being paid, what, $280? The user is spending $330 and all you did was slap a hard drive in and not even set it up for them. We probably live in a magical world where it automatically sets up, but that is not correct. Now this one irks me. We actually bought a graphics card before we even knew if it was the problem at all. Oh, so I'm going to show what I would do, which is I would not have bought in that graphics card. Technically, if I was a shop that did a bunch of personal stuff like this, and the 3070 was at least a thing I would see often, I'd probably have one in stock. I did get an achievement for fucking that up and not having a thing. Okay. Okay. I'm not saying it probably isn't the graphics card because, like... Oh, no. Did my mic go? Okay. I just started a thing. Oh god, it's one of these things that holds it on. It's install. We will install a now I don't know about me, but it's giving me the option to sell that $8 broken one, and that would not be correct. You can't just sell a piece that you don't own. Like, that would go back to the customer. It's the customer's property. We'll find out soon. Cable. So we just have to plug that back in. That's cool. I'm glad it didn't make me do a bunch of other bullshit. But so far this is almost exactly how I expected it to be, which is just, it's close enough. All right. And that's a full day's work for us. And we go through and we, oh, account overdrawn, we knew that. Alright, so we leveled up, so we're getting a bunch of the i7. So we're at the 66 series i7s, or Intel CPUs. So we're doing pretty old. Like, this is, I think, the start of DDR4. I think 5th generation was the last DDR3. Could be wrong on that. So this is generally like, this is more like what I've dealt with. We have a Zotac, which I know is a real thing. I actually owned a Zotac 750 Ti. So Zotac's in here. Arctic. Yeah, it's pretty correct. Alright. I think that means we're done for the day. So we go and we leave. We end the day. And then we're going to come in here. I don't like that you basically just help quickly. We accept it. All right, so we need to upgrade. Hold on. Sorry. We're going to go to 16 gigs of RAM. Okay. And she's currently running Morton Value Supremes. So we'll add... they need to be... So we need 4 gig sticks, probably. Nothing's gonna arrive sooner, but, what... Okay, so I need to remove irises, that's fine. Replace air cooler, so we'll buy... I don't know... What is the budget? $10 for an air cooler? I actually keep alt-tabbing thinking it's a right goddamn thing. $10 for an air cooler is not a lot. It is, however, perfectly that much. What's that? $40. And 140 for RAM. So we're gonna go to RAM. We're gonna get... Oh, I have no idea. $160 would be less. $2133. Or 2133. I would probably go 4 of these. I would probably go 2 or 4 of these. Here's a $140 budget. We'd technically be going under budget, so, but I think... we'll pay the extra 30. hurts us a little bit, but it's fine. I think that's what it. I think that's what the game wants me to do is the four 4 gig sticks. I disagree. I think either would have worked, but that's okay. End of the day. We're gonna go here. We're gonna grab. We'll go here. This one's just the one that we have to scan, so it actually is less of our time wasted. Not wasted per se, but I think the most unrealistic part is that every time I've worked at a place that does help, especially for older components like this, HDMI was not the cable I connected to. It was always, if I had to do HDMI, it was always HDMI to like VGA or VGA to HDMI. It was terrible. It's still terrible. Oh. Sorry, I forgot that I have to... I will never remember that I need to plug in the USB drive. Yes. Also, that is literally just fake loading, and that's so annoying to me. Like, the game does not need that time to load that. We're just gonna do a quick value scan. We have found 425. That's cool. Knock it off. Stop looking at things on your mother's computer. Alright, we have to upgrade this to 16 gigs of RAM. Nope. Nope. I do like that it tells you what's stopping you from removing it. And then we're gonna add... Oh, hi guys. I forgot to take you. Hey, I did it again. That's so funny. And we should just make sure the side panel's on. And yes, you should, every time you touch the PC and change something, just boot into the OS, make sure it's working. You should actually do a little bit more than that, but that is at least good enough for most people to be happy about. And this is so realistic with the goddamn fucking keyboard. Wire is so far away from the rest of the computer. It's like, there's always one that you're like, where is this? Why is this not in the bundle? Like, you'll even, like, cable tie them together, and then one will be gone. Okay, so that's good. What is wrong? Oh my god, why is this so dusty? I like that I'm installing compressed air. Apparently I have to open up the case before cleaning, but I think the dust is on the outside of that case. Alright, so we're gonna remove this air filter. I'd like to know why they think they need a replacement on the air filter. Important is when you replace the cooler of a CPU, you need to reapply thermal paste. It says it's broken. I don't know. And this is how confident I am. You know, a tech is overconfident when they are repairing something. They do something like that, and then they put it back together. They are overly confident. And it bites them pretty often. But, yeah, so we're booting into Omega Systems. It booted in. We're happy. Alright. Cool, we're gonna accept this. Yeah, we'll accept this even. We'll collect the money on that one. We'll collect the money on that one. We'll collect the money on that one. Alright, upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM. We're gonna upgrade... Okay, so we just should get another Group T4 Dark Silver. You shouldn't mix and match RAM? Ooh. 2400 RAM, 2400. Yeah, it should just be that one. Yeah, that's fine. View cart. Alright, that's the end of today. We have $1,200 in our thing. We'll end the day. We'll go to work. I'm gonna take this one because this one actually has to be done by the end of the day. Wow. Alright, so we just install the side panels back. It's really weird that this man needed such a time rush for this. Like, this did not seem like this much of an emergency. It was not. It's not even the worst I've seen. It's not even like it's so. That's like about average. Like on a working good computer. So this one needed to go up first, so we can do this, and then A bell needs the front panel removed. And then we're gonna install RAM. I'm gonna check to see if the game even cares where I put it, so I'll just put it next to it though. I just don't think it cares. And then we'll plug in the cables. I really find this tedious. Like, if I could not have to plug this in all the time, that would be nice. I think I'm just booting into the OS. You should not do this. Okay, you should not do that. You should not look at people's stuff, but I kind of want to check. I hope it like if they find out, I hope they get mad. Missing thermal paste, that's fine. Wait, what? Oh. That's fine. It seems like our employee fucked up. That one's there where I don't need anything. Replace the motherboard. You have a H170 high tech. H1. Tech. And it's $100, so we okay. Accept that one. Power King. $600 for $80. That's cool. Fuck. I meant to order those sooner. That's fine. None of these seem exactly busy. So we'll just end the day. Then we'll go to work. So we need to remove the case. And remove this. Then we will install thermal paste right on there. Then we will install and we'll cable to there. Cable, making sure that is plugged in is pretty important. Oh, one thing I forgot to notice was we're going to be installing 3D Mark, so I will probably need to install it. 3D Mark. The best part about 3D Mark is, well, they must have a lot of licensing deals. There's no reason that I needed to restart after installing 3D Mark. The best part is I think 3D Mark's like one of those things that like you need to uninstall after using. Because people get in a lot of trouble. Oh, this is bad. Why is this running so bad? Like, so I think like 3D Mark's licensing says that like if you use it in a computer shop, you have to uninstall it, or you're like breaching contract with them. Wow. Okay. That can be running. We're gonna check our email. You want an upgrade from how many gigs of RAM? 4 gigs. So you want 2133 Titan. 8. So you need another 4 gigs of Titan. 2300. Right? Being 2300 4 gigs. I mean, okay. I can order that. Yeah. All right. I don't have those parts yet. So we'll just order that, and that's it for today's. Well, in game today, we have a bit more of time. I'm probably. Hey, utility bill? Oh, gross. Oh, god damn it. Yep. Alright, I've paid the electricity bill. I think you're the one that needs this, right? Gross. Also, asking me to do something and then insinuating that I put used parts in something is kind of wild. Like, if you genuinely think that a store is putting used parts into it and then you still email them, like, what is that interaction gonna do for you? Like, just don't go to them if you think they're bad. I don't even think the person asked me to do this, but sell that. I guess I could have gone with a more expensive option for the upgrade, but I don't see the point. They didn't need. It didn't seem like they needed it. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, cool. So this one just needs to be aired out. We need to remove the 4 offending screws. Da. I'm using cheat code. I was hoping to use cheat codes. I didn't know if it would actually BIOS error out. I don't care. Alright, yeah, we continue on. Hopefully, today is the day I do not get any deliveries. That's great. Can you... Cool. Yeah, does this have a deadline? No. Does this have a deadline? No. You just do. Okay. It said something about will it run? That's disgusting. That's way too much money. Okay. That's fine. I don't have anything else I can do, so we'll end the day. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing I had to worry about. Alright. Oh, that's a weird place for it. I'm gonna install compressed air into this machine. All I need to do is clean it. Um... Alright, then we're gonna just put in a side panel. And then plug in the cables. Poof. Alright, alright. They'll like clean by end of day. We'll collect that. We'll discard that. Yeah, you just need to get done. Remove viruses, that's fine. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM, that's fine. We can do that. We can upgrade 4 days. Gigs of RAM. So what does it currently have? It needs a 2666 megahertz of T-Force Dark. Is it not T-Force? Oh, T-Force. T-Force. 266. It just needs another 4 gigs. 266, 4 gigs. So we'll get that in. We'll have that delivered by next day. Yeah, that will be fine. So we can do that one. That one we can do. That one we can do. Alright, I don't know how I don't have the 2 things for this yet. Let's see what the will it run thing says. I think honestly, this game is just fine and good, but install USB drive. Will it run? It's hanging at the last bit. You're not even real software, please. Yes. Why would I need to reboot? Understand, it shouldn't even install. This should be a portable application. This is so dumb. And then what am I looking for? Something about sailing, sail away, sailing simulator. Recommended you need 1 more gigs of RAM. And a whole ass of more gig of RAM. What is your budget? You have a budget of $350, and I just need to get you. Oh, sorry. Let me check. You're running. What? Hold on, sorry. VRAM. You need a better graphics card? What the cool. How much money can I blow on you? $350. I need 4 gigs of RAM. On like a, what's the minimum I need? 1050 Ti would be recommended. $1050 Ti. You let me. Oh my god, the budget. I can blow the budget on a much larger. Price descending. Just. That hopefully will work. I just spent a bunch of money on that. What about this HDD stuff? Okay. I have a budget of $100. And how much do you currently have? Two more of those should be fine. Let me double check. Okay, that should be enough for tomorrow. Get him 64 gigs of RAM. Fuck the budget. Look, he doesn't need more RAM, Noah. I don't know which one you were talking about, but one of them needed more VRAM. Oh my fucking god, what is here? Alright. I will say, fuck having to do all of the cables again every time. Good, you're playing the meta of taking 80 jobs at once and buying all of the parts. Yeah, no, it's... I don't know why you would do it any other way. I was doing it for the meta for a while of actually, like, looking at their problems and trying to fix it. Fuck, what, I think it was this card I'm upgrading him to. Well, we'll find out soon. Wait, I have a spare one of... Oh my god, I stole one of the locking bits. Oh, thank god. Yeah, I definitely just stole someone's PCI protector. That's really funny. Cool. Who is this? Rich. Rich, 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 rich. Make me rich, bitch. Select. Cool. Discard this guy. Cool. You wanted more. You wanted me to download more RAM for you, right? We can agree that that's what you actually wanted. Oh, I have to remove both, don't I? Oh, God, hard drives like cases like this suck. Where you're like, "Ooh, I want to add a hard drive." Oh, time to just storage, Barracuda. Wait, what? I did not realize that I could do. Like, I guess I realized I could. I just didn't realize how much easier it is to just not care. Cool. Also, I'm pretty sure this man is just asking to pirate stuff. Alright. Cool. Thank you very much. Blake something. Upgrade the graphics card? We'll accept that job. Discard this guy. Yeah, sure, you can please send it. You don't have time restrictions, right? Ooh, you do. Alright, 2400 DLF. So I need the DILFs. DLF. Memory? Did I not? Oh, DFL. Damn it. How much? 2400 8 gigabytes. 2400 8 gigabytes. How much? Okay, cool. Cool. So yeah, we'll accept you. Yeah, except you need to send it to me though, like right away. Discard, discard. Nope, I need you next day. Almost got me there. Okay. What do you need? You need it done by... I think I bought this person's RAM already. Okay. I have a couple days for you. And so you'll need the next one. Who is this going back to? Mysterious James? Mysterious James, collect, discard. Well, you're not asking me to clean your PC. I'm just doing it. I shouldn't. You're not paying for it, but this is gross. Like, this is like Noah's. This is like human tripod's fucking machine. Yeah, I'm calling you out, you fucker. Okay. You like that this game also sometimes just hangs and pretends like it won't install? And then it needs to uninstall or reboot. Sorry, not uninstall. I need to uninstall. Oh my god, that's a lot of infected files. Oh, cool. Alright, who is this for? Bad L? Yeah, I don't particularly care about your, Did I get the motherboard? Yes, I did. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I realize what this is requiring of me. No. I took this job and forgot that this would actually require an amount of effort. What? Why would I remove the standoffs? What? No, you would never remove the stand. I'm literally doing a motherboard replacement. Yeah, don't you think this is a dumb game? Like, the standoffs don't change. Why does this game not have caffeine playing in the background? Oh. Oh, I'm glad that they leave sticky notes so I know who it belongs to. What? Alright, well that was dumb. That was not as painful as it would be in real life, but still tedious. What do you mean it's missing cables? Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Guys, I fucked up. I forgot the thermal paste, which is so funny. It is very easily forgotten. Do not forget it. I only realized that I forgot it because the game actually yelled at me for it. So who is this for? Woodward? Woodward. Collect and discard of you. All right. Okay, this is also kind of dumb because you would never actually do that. You would never just like fully remove them, especially since these are the same company. These power cables will just work. Like there would be no reason for me to need to. There'd be no reason for it to work like that, where I have to like redo all of that cable management. But what if bad cable? But the issue wasn't even a cable. The issue is that they wanted a higher power wattage because they're running into a problem with power. They're not running into a cable problem. Like, I agree, yeah, if it was a cable problem. Oh, I forgot that I need to install my trusty USB drive. Oh, no, I don't. Apparently this just already has... Oh, I forgot to uninstall Benchmark from the last machine. Whoops. So what do you need, Dickens? You need 16 gigs of RAM. Do I have... I don't have memory, so... We're going to sell that for $53. I kind of want to buy this bench. I think having two would make it way better. I must be level 5 to change my peripherals. Dude, I have a gamer card. Oh no. Okay. When is my bills due? Oh my god. Yeah, I have so much free money. I don't even know if I've ordered these. Okay, cool. And that means this is good to go. D-Darim. Damn, Darin. Back at it with those white fans. I don't know if I ordered... I definitely did. I don't think I ordered enough, though. Well, we'll find out. We got RAM for this guy. All right. I have had a long day. I think it is actually time to wrap up the stream. It was a shorter one, but in all honesty, I want to try this game out. I want to give it the good old college try and then rate it how I think it is. I think it is fine. I think if you don't know anything about computers and you want to learn something, it's not a bad option. I don't generally know if there is like a good one. Like, I don't know if there's something I would recommend over this. Maybe going to college? No, I'm joking. That's actually way more expensive. But I would rate this, subjectively 7 or 8 out of 10 for realism. I think it's pretty realistic. I think it's just a little, like all computer building, it's a little fucking brain rotting a little. There's a lot of doing like nothing but doing something. But anyways, that's it for the stream. Peace out, guys. I will leave you be.